Good morning, driver. It's the year 2020 and the Pacers have survived being scrapped due to metal fatigue being spotted in the Class 150, 156 and 158 Sprinter units, oh dear, plus their HST sets. As a result of this, there are now Pacer units on unusual diagrams, including Paddington to Penzance services. Some Pacer units have been resprayed into BR provincial livery and new seats fitted for local services. Press T to open the doors. Lovely. Let's get this ready to go. Put it in 3 as well so we can see more out the window. Pacers survived scrapping. Yeah, I know. Fantasy world, fantasy world. Hello, Volvo trucker. Welcome. Somebody likes Pacers a bit too much. I don't know who this is. Fail number 1, this route for you. Why'd you say that, McFlame? In she comes in first Great Western livery. It's a shame Ayrton's not here really, because he'd like this one. Let's get some headlights on. Day markers is fine. Oh, you forgot to stop at a station. Oh no! Right, we have a clearish signal. Ooh, go away. I've lost the chat. There we go. Single yellow. I can live with single yellow. For now. DSD by the sound of that. Next stop is Exeter St Thomas. Right, are we ready to go? I think we are. Brakes are all released. Let's move. To be honest, you wouldn't mind if they were taken up for preservation when they do leave mainline service. It'd be interesting to see if Heritage Railways would take some of them back. Right, down main gives us a green. Good. DM. Direct message. Oh, we got rain. The rain is setting in. 25. $30. Next stop is Exeter St Thomas. DM Danger Mouse. Not much scrap value for a sardine tin. True. Are we doing all stations? I think we are, aren't we? All the stations, all the stations. You don't expect many sprinters will survive, if any. That's a shame, because I like the 158s. I was on a 158 again yesterday, and a 156. I was thinking of you actually, Sprinter, because I saw a 153. I jotted its number down on me phone entry thing. Oh, Pacers, okay. Ed fail. Ed fact fail. Whilst Jenks, Nebworth, Exeter St Thomas. Anybody want Exeter St Thomas? If so, please exit through the driver's window. Hey, we did actually stop. I don't know why it's opened the back doors. Everybody that stood up to get off here is now leaving through this door. Nobody did. Thank goodness for that. All the stations, all the stations. You wouldn't expect men to survive, but at least like one to be shown at the NRM and maybe some to be on heritage lines. I think having a few units in preservation is fine, but also think there are and were loco units that are more deserving of preservation. Yep. Right, some speed limits on the line are as high as 100 miles an hour. However, your unit's maximum speed allowed is 75. Try not to exceed the speed limit, as extra time is built into the modern timetable to allow for this. We don't want 143 007. Oh, I'm in 007. I'm naming this James Bond. To fail to fall to bits going above 75 now, do we? Yes, we do. Oh yes, because that would be so funny. Let's get the fan on because it's hot in here. Let's open the windows as well. I can't open the windows. Just the fan. Just that poxy little fan to try and keep me cool. Next stop is Starcross. Oh, okay. We'll just have a look down on the where's the clipboard here? Don't know. Is 75 a typo? No, the maximum speed is 75, look. You think the problem with Pacers will be the couplers are basically incompatible with anything unpreserved lines have. So when they inevitably break down, how do you go to rescue them? So that's a good point, Ed. So all you Pacer peoples, it's not going to happen. Pacer sirens. Yeah, it's what I do. Pacer Beethovens! Da 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 dum dum da 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 da. Wir betreten himmlische dein Heiligtum, dein sauber. To be honest, you don't mind if heritage lines don't take Pacers, but it'd be interesting to see if they do. You'd like for one to be shown at the NRM regardless, as it's part of railway history, no matter how hated they were by the general population. Yeah. Right, we're approaching our 75 limit. I wonder if Sprinter's done any scripting to tell me when I'm speeding. We'll find out, because I've got no intention of staying to 75. No argument from you on the horn abuse. What, you think it is or you think it isn't? It's a shame that they only have a high and a low, because you can make some really interesting songs. Is this an Ed scenario? No, this is sprinters. One may go to the NRM, chuck it in the deepest, dampest corner of the museum where no one can access it and let it rust. Ah, Ed. I've used the horn all I want. Scripting, you don't know how to do lure scripting. Sprinter, have you not been watching any of my lure scripting things that we do occasionally when I'm building a scenario? Honestly, Sprinter. It's what my Saturday shows is all about, is scenario building. And if somebody says, I don't know how to do lure scripting, then we'll do lure scripting. Right, this pacer doesn't show any signs of slowing down. I might have to actually brake. Sprinter, next weekend, be there in the stream and we'll do some lure scripting for something. Even if it's just how to say hello. And you, Dashstick. Get yourself a scenario ready and we'll put a speed limit on it. Or something. Right, let's just drop off those extra 5 miles an hour. There we go. You did have a go once and found it frustrating. Okay. Okay. It's the frustrating bit is trying to figure out what's wrong when it goes wrong. But other than that, I find that it's a lot of copy and paste. And if you know how to do that and you know how to read the code, then it's okay. Oh, brilliant! We've just had a breeze coming through this window. Right, starting to think about braking now for Starcross. Well, Sprinter, if you want to follow along and to have a go, then feel free. Thinking I might offer, when I've got time, to the people who subscribed, maybe to tier 2 subs. Maybe even just tier 3, I don't know. It's actual lessons whereby not you follow along, but kind of like we do it together. You reckon the speedo needle was on its second go round the clock? Scotsman's back, welcome. Copying and pasting code makes you a real programmer. Yep. It's just quicker and you know the bits that you need to take and then change. 3-car stop, that's us. Oh well. Oh no, we made it. Woohoo, we actually made it. Look at that for a stop. There's the lamppost level with me. Nice. Excuse me, but yeah, no, I do get you on that one, Sprinter. Coding's not the easiest thing to do. All these cars and vans keep disappearing. There's the one that's just appeared. And another one. What about dash dig? When I get some time, I might have a look. See what are you about on Friday? If I'd still got nothing on by Friday, then I might have a look at it then. Though the lack of sprinters, through the lack of sprinters, Riva Trains Wales have taken on a few of the services of the Riviera line by running through to Cardiff. Interesting information. Must be a sinkhole, must be. Should be fine on Friday, okay. It depends on whether or not anything comes up, because I'm going away again this weekend for a day's filming. Next stop, Dawlish Warren, good. Yeah, I got a day's filming again next weekend, and then so yeah, so I need to check what's going on with that. So but yeah, we haven't been on the Junction branch for ages, have we? So we are doing in all stations. All the stations, all the stations, all the stations. Doing a Jeff and Vicky. Clunk, click, clunk, click, clunk, click, clunk, click, clunk, click, clunk, click. We've got flashers! Single flasher, single flasher, single flasher, single flasher, single flasher, single flasher. Okay, you'll have your route ready for by Friday. Well, either that or I'll send you some of the Jenks. I'll send you a copy of the Junction branch and you can have a look at it there. Because then you can have a look at what I've actually done already. Now we don't want full service. Okay. When you was not looking at the stream and here we've got flashes, you got very concerned. Yeah, it's me and a Mac. Believe me, that is something you do not want to see. Me and a Mac. Oh. Oh dear, please change the chat topic. Oh no. The images that you guys are putting in my mind are making me freak out, and it's about me. I wouldn't want to see that. Next stop is Dawlish. Release the brake and away we go. Hey, look! That's where I've seen them. It's the coaches from TSW. Look! It's the models. In fact, no, these are in better condition. Sorry. Sorry for insulting you, coaches. Right, let's move. Up to the 70. DTG reusing TSW. Tosh, good job you'd finished your bar of ice cream. Can I hold up for a minute at Dawlish? You need to run and get some ice cream when we get to the station. It depends on how quick you are. I don't think so. I don't think you'll make it to the ice cream parlour and back in time. I want some rice pudding, but then I also want some cherry bakewells and custard. But even more than that, I also want some ginger cake and custard. Break! Right, Dash Dig, prepare to run. Prepare to live up your name and dash. Right, there's our stop. There we go. Right, off you go, Dash Dig. You've got 30 seconds. I don't know where this ice cream parlour is, but get there quickly. Runs out of the train. Orders his ice cream. Next stop, Teignmouth. Let's go. Runs back, ice cream in hand. Oh dear. Bye, Dash Dig. Due to heavy rainfall, we are sorry to say the ice cream parlour is now floating gracefully along the English Channel. Doors was closed. He missed his train. Yep. Where is the ice cream thing anyway? Is it actually on the station? You can see trackside. Okay. I don't know, I've never been. I might get down there one day. Oh, we're speeding. Not speeding now. Next stop, Teignmouth. I was going to say something, I can't think of what it was now. Ice cream related, days out related. That's the moped for the 60, yeah. Which we're just above 60, so we can let it roll to slow down. There we go. We need to brake for Teignmouth anyway, so... Come. We have another host, which is just coming up now. NASCAR! Thank you very much for your host. We're stopping at that one. There we go. I'm proud of all these station stops, you know. Another one in the right place. I'm getting good at this game. So one of the things that I've been thinking of doing, and we've spoken about it before, is go to Newton Abbot. Next stop, Newton Abbot. Okay. Is yeah. What was I saying, guys? I have no idea. Shush, Captain. No, it's gone. Again, I just remembered what I was trying to talk about. But it's gone again. Horn works, try your lights. Look, I can do that too. There we go. Right. Let's see how fast we can go again on the way into Newton Abbot, shall we? Ping. That's what I'll use. Yes, that's what I'll use. Oh, that'll be brilliant. But I've still got the issue with that. We'll have to have a look at the route. I know what we'll do. And we can actually do it accurately with... Oh, that's a fantastic idea. So that one's got to be down there, that's got to be down there, they can be down there. Okay. I have an idea for the for a new scenario. Dashdig's trying to say something, but he's still at Dawlish, and we're now almost at Newton Abbot, so I can't hear him. Oh, Dashdig, stick that in a whisper for me, please, so it doesn't get lost in chat. Not that you can hear me, because I'm still on the train. Who's looking forward to the next episode of CptnJenks Heritage Railways? Right, start braking for that 60, I think. You're ready and waiting for the next episode. You know where I've been as well, don't you? Don't say it, but you know where I've been, don't you? Green, lovely. What is the next episode? The next episode of CptnJenks Heritage Railways. You believe, but you won't spoil it. Well, it was mentioned in the Discord yesterday. Yeah, you were there when it was guessed, because you thought it was something else, but you knew it wasn't another something else. If that makes any sense to you at all. But yeah, let's not spoil it, because it's... I hope that I can edit it to be good. I don't think it would be good if I didn't work hard in the edit. I don't think any of mine would be good if I didn't work very hard in the edit. Thank you very much, Dashdig. Ah, okay. But I've got a few bits to do tomorrow, and editing that down is one of them. Hey NASCAR, welcome. Thank you for your host. I thought that was my doors opening then, I was going to panic. Right, here we are at Newton Abbot, looking for the marker. Still looking for the marker, worried that I'm going to pass it. It's quite a way down. There is no marker. I must have passed it, unless it's just that S. Must be. There we go. So I worry about that. Look at how far away from everything we are. Let's go and see, because I'm sure I've passed it. Well, there's the 3 and 4 the other way. So surely it should have been like here. Let's have a look on this platform, see if there's one here. Nope, it is just down here. Next stop is Tor. Sprinter, are we going to get a tour of Tor? You just saw a splash of lightning. isn't down this bit, is there? Wonder if we can see it from the road. Oh, that's good. I like how they've got that into a circle. Yeah, we can watch it go over the bridge. Oh, don't worry, Dash Dig, I was only winding you up. There it goes, look, pace of goodness. That's like, oh my goodness, it's a pacer. Right, we've thrown ourselves across there. I'm not Chris Rogers. What do you mean by that? It would be a case of you tore through Tor, yep. Sprint, Chris, do you know where they keep the keys? Because I hear that they like to lock Tor up at night. Hence why you need Tor key. Oh no, oh yes! That was horrible. That was... I just reread that, Ed. That was horrible. Wonders where Chris is tonight. His bad jokes are better than Captain's. Chris can't make it, so he's asked me to look after the joke side of things. NASCAR wants a king. A friend of mine just fell out with a boyfriend. Apparently he's been playing too many video games. And I thought, well, isn't that a terrible thing to fall out for? Jenks, please no. What happened to the guy who invented the knock knock joke? He got a Nobel Prize. Well, Dash Dig, I'm actually good friends with 25 of the letters of the alphabet, but I don't know why. Right, we're down to 45 with the moped for the 30. Or 45 if you're... Did you? I like that one, Sprinter. Astronomers got tired of watching the sun and the moon pass over the Earth for 24 hours, so they just called it a day. Right, that's enough, you can't take any more. Monorails make for great one-liners. I like that one. Oh dear, what have I started? Chris 5012, you've got to get in there with a joke, pal. Come on. Alright, that's enough. You can't take any more. I've heard that Rick Astley likes to lend out any of his Disney Pixar films. He's very generous with them. However, he will never give you up. He will never give you up. 1 minute early into tour. Oh, nice. There we go. Still raining. What do you call bears with no ears? Anything you want, they can't hear you. Or is it just bees? Yeah, just bee. That's it. Hey CK, welcome. Also from Mob Pal, you think a fired newspaper reporter took an express. Oh dear, an express. Was once locked in a club which was dedicated to playing 70s music. At first he was afraid you were... Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. And I spent so many nights just thinking how you did me wrong, but I grew strong. Why couldn't the budgie take any painkillers for its headache? Because the parrots ate them all. You see, Chris, you get in the mood there. Oh. Right, next up, Torquay. What's Whitney Houston's favourite type of coordination? Hand I. Man went into a pet shop. Can I buy a goldfish? The salesman said, do you want an aquarium? The man said, I don't care what star sign it is. This lot been said. Indeed, X series. Come on, give us your best worst joke. Right, we're coming into Torquay. Not on here. Okay. Well, give us your best worst joke that you can put on here. Give us your best universally rated worst joke. Greens. Has it stopped raining again? Look at that for a near perfect stop. And there we go. I've got this stopping malarkey down to a ground today, look. The next and final stop is Paignton. Please remember to take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train. What do you call a deer with no eyes? No idea. X series. What do you call a deer with no legs and no eyes? Why couldn't the viper nose? Because they had a handkerchief. Still no idea, indeed. And I won't do the third one. Why did Cinderella get kicked off the football team? What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. Why do cows have bells? Because their horns don't work. Did I read your joke? I think I did. Oh, no I didn't. I want to dedicate this joke to my dad, so who was a roofer. So Dad, if you're up there. That's from a comedian, but I can't think of whom. What's the difference between a teacher and a train? A teacher says spit out that gum and a train says chew chew. Oh dear. What's the difference between a well-dressed man on a unicycle and a poorly dressed man on a bike? Stuart Francis. That's him. The Canadian who learned all of his education in the deprived educational system in Canada. What does a chimney sweep have in common with a railway fireman? Don't know NASCAR. Yeah, I've heard that one as well, Chris. CK, use the forks. Use the fork, Luke. It's a sooty job, but someone's got to do it. That's made me think of Dr. Beeching. My husband was a railway driver, you know. He was an engine driver, you know. The Lord of Hatley always used to wave at my husband, and my husband would toot. He said to him one day, he says, you know, Mr. Plumtree, you and I are just the same. You spend your days shunting and hooting, and I spend mine hunting and shooting. Why did Star Wars movies come out 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3? Because in charge of scheduling Yoda was. Your girlfriend says you're afraid of commitment. Well, she's not actually my girlfriend, she's more of a wife. Right, there we go. And that ends the scenario. I just want to pop down here to actually see what is here. Not a lot. Can you get from one to the other? Yeah, I guess that there's a gate there somewhere. Oh, okay, so you do have to come complete. Oh no, you might be able to get through. And the tracks do cross over. That's into Goodrington, and then that continues on. I wonder how far on this actually continues. Oh, it only goes to there. Well, that's a shame. Be nice if somebody actually finished this off and did the paint in Dartmouth as an extension for this. Because then you could at least run a steam tour down here. And I mean, we've got all the assets in the Riviera 50s. Well done, driver. Let me get back to the train. There it is. Well done, driver. You can go off and have your well-deserved break. Okay, lovely. Thank you, Sprinter. I enjoyed that. My wife and I decided we didn't want any kids, so anyone who does can drop them off. We can drop them off tomorrow. You thought someone did? Sure, you've got one. Sprinter in with 30 bits. Thank you very much. He says thank you for playing my scenario, Captain. Not a problem. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. That was good. So, a father wakes up his son in a big urgency to bring to school. They go in the car, the son falls asleep, and the father drives to school. The father drops him off and very quickly leaves. It's at this point that the son realises it's 5 AM on a Sunday. Oh, that was a good one, Sprinter. I enjoyed that. Right, what else can we knock off from this list?